Good afternoon, grade 8 learners. How are you today? I hope we are all doing fine. Today, I am inviting you, together with my co-Mapeh teachers in grade 8, to listen and stay with us until the end of our lesson. I am Miss Michelle Bernardino, your Mapeh teacher for today. Bago tayo magsimula, ihanda muna mga anak ang inyong module, notebook o papel, at ang inyong ballpen. Today, we will continue our exploration and appreciation to the music of Southeast Asia. But first, let us know what should we expect at the end of our lesson. Here are our learning competencies. First, perform music from Southeast Asia with own accompaniment. So inaasahan mga anak na kayo ay aawit ng isang kanta mula sa Southeast Asia gamit ang inyong sariling instrumento. Second, evaluate music and musical performances using guided rubrics, applying knowledge of musical elements and styles. Ating susuriin ang mga elements of music ng isa sa mga awit mula sa Southeast Asia. At atin din susuriin ang inyong mga performances gamit ang mga ibinigay na mga pamantayan. Are you ready now, grade 8 learners? Let's start. On our week 1, we talk about the music of Southeast Asia, specifically the countries of
Cambodia, Indonesia, Thailand, and Myanmar.
We have talked about their vocal music and instrumental music. Para sa ating pagbabalik-aral,
Let's play GCQ or Game Corner Quiz.
simple lang ang ating laro para sa ating pagbabalik-aral. Magbibigay ako ng mga katanungan na meron ding pagpipilian. Ang gagawin nyo lang ay itatype nyo ang inyong sagot sa ating comment section. Meron kayong 5 segundo para itype at isend ang inyong sagot. Handa na ba kayo mga anak?
Question number 1. Which country known the Piseden and Gerong, the singers who sing along to their musical ensemble? Is it Indonesia, Thailand, or Cambodia? Type your answer.
If your answer is Indonesia, you got it right!
The musical ensemble of Indonesia were Piseden and Gerong sing with. Is it Pifat, Gamelan, or Pintit?
The correct answer is gamelan. How is it? Did you get the correct answer? I hope so. Let's proceed to the next question.
Pifat is considered as the most sacred and high-class composition of percussive ensemble. Which country Pifat ensemble can be heard of? Is it Indonesia, Thailand, or Cambodia? Type your answer.
For our third question, if your answer is Thailand, then you are correct.
In Myanmar, this ensemble is also a name of one of their instruments and a name of a dance used to perform outside the royal courts. What is it? Is it Kruwang Sai, Mahori, or Sidaw? Type your answer.
For our fourth question, the correct answer is Sidaw. I hope class that you typed the correct answer. Let's proceed to the next question.
Question number 5. For this question, I want you to look closely on the picture. What do you observe on the instruments they are using? What do you think is the classification of most instruments in this ensemble? Are they chordophones, aerophones, or idiophones? Type your answer.
For question number 5, if your answer is chordophone, then your observation is correct. Most of the players are holding string instruments. How is it, learners? Did you get all the 5 correct answers? Excellent! I hope it refreshed our knowledge regarding our past discussion. Today, we will continue our discussion to the music of Southeast Asia. Now that we are already know the different ensembles in Southeast Asia, we're going to name the instrument used in those ensembles, and we're going to classify them based on the hornbostel sax classifications of instruments. Ang hornbostel sax classifications of instrument ay ang pag-uuri sa mga instrumento depende kung paano sila nakalilikha ng tunog. Ito ay merong 4 na pangkat. Ang chordophone, aerophone, membranophone at ang idiophone. Ang mga chordophone, silang mga instrumento na kabilang sa string family. Tumutunog sila sa pamamagitan ng plucking, bowing, at strumming. Samantalang ang mga aerophone, sila ang mga instrumentong hinihipat upang makalikha ng tunog. Ang pangatlong grupo naman ay ang mga idiophone. Sila naman ang mga instrumento na nakalilikha ng tunog dahil sa pagkakaroon ng vibration ng kanilang katawan. Sila ay maaaring pinapalo, inaalog, o yung mga pinag-uumpugan, katulad ng cymbals. At ang panghuling grupo ay ang mga membranophone. Sila naman ang grupo ng mga instrumento na tumutunog o nagkakaroon ng vibration sa pamamagitan ng pagpapalo sa stretch membrane or skin na nakalagay sa kanilang katawan. Now, let us name and classify the different instruments used in different ensembles in Cambodia, Myanmar, Thailand, and Indonesia. Let's start with the Pinpit ensemble of Cambodia. The instruments used in these ensembles are Kongbong, Onit, Samfor, Ching, and Skorthom. What do you think is the classification of Onit, Kongbong, and Ching? Type your answer in our comment section. I will give you 5 seconds to type your answer. If your answer is idiophone, you are correct. These instruments are classified as an idiophone. How about these instruments? What do you think is their classifications? Type your answer in our comment section. Very good. They are membranophone.
While the instruments used in the Saing Waing ensemble of Myanmar are Ne, Maung Saing, Pat Waing, Yi Waing, Si, and Wa.
The Ne is an example of an aerophone instrument. And the Patwain is an example of membranophone. And Saung Waing, Si, Wa, and Yi Waing are example of idiophone instrument.
The instruments used in the Pifat ensembles of Thailand are very similar to the instruments used in the Pinpit ensemble of Cambodia. Thus, they have also same classifications. These are some instruments used in the gamelan orchestra of Indonesia, namely the sarun barung, gender, gong ageng, bonang, and kendang. Among these instruments, Kendang is the only membranophone in the gamelan orchestra, while the others are belong to idiophone classification.
Now learners, that you are now familiar with some instruments in Southeast Asia and able to classify them based on the Hornborstel classifications of instruments, let us now proceed to our activity. I want you to get your module on week 5 and turn it on pages 7 and 8. This is how are we going to answer your activity. We're going to listen to the song Sipatokaan, and while listening to the song, try to analyze its musical elements, its time signature, tempo, meter, dynamics, form, and texture. Also observe and study the musical sheet in your module.
But before we proceed to our activity, let us hear first who is Sipatokaan. It is a nickname which is usually used for North Sulawesi children in Indonesia. It is also a favorite folk song in that province. In fact, it is usually sung by the community at special events. It is also tell a story of a loving mother and her child named Sipatokaan who wants to migrate to the big city to make a living and be successful in life. Now that we all know the story behind this folk song, let us start our activity.
After we listen to the song, I will give you 10 seconds to finish your activity and we will check it afterwards.
Let us now listen to the folk song Sipatokaan.
Let us check now, grade 8 learners, your answer. On number 1, what do you think is the time signature of the song? Type your answer on the comment section. I will give you 5 seconds to answer. Very good. The answer is 2/4 time signature. If we look on the musical sheet on your module, we can see the time signature there. Let's continue. Since it has 2/4 time signature, what do you think its meter? Type your answer in our comment section. Yes, it's duple. Let's go to the third element. What do you think is the dynamics of the song? Type your answer in our comment section. The dynamics of the song is average. It means the volume of the sound is not too soft or too loud. Now let's go to tempo. What is your answer? O type now your answer to our comment section. Very good. It has a moderate speed. Now let's go to form of the music. What do you think? Is it unitary, binary, or tertiary? Type your answer. Tama, it is binary. Ang mga binary form, mga anak, ito yung mga music na mayroong dalawang sections. Sections na yon, ang A at B, ay kadalasang inuulit sa kanta. Ang unang section sa ating kanta ay ang lyrics na sayang-sayang si patokaan. Betigo-tigo gorokan sayang. That's the part B. At yung part B naman ay ilang iba na ng beach. Mangi-mangi mo, tantanan, yao. Mangi mo, milay-lay lang ko, sayang. Yun naman ang part B. At yung part A at part B ay pareho nilang inuulit. Let's go to the last element. Texture. What is your answer? O type your answer now in our comment section. Very good. It is polyphony. We could hear two different voices plus the accompaniment. Do we have same answers? Very good. Now, you can now evaluate a song through its musical elements. To summarize what we have discussed, most of the instruments in Southeast Asia are percussive, except for some chordophones and aerophones. Each country's musical instruments and even in songs are somewhat alike due to their history of trading and migration. I hope that in our discussion, we have learned the culture of our neighboring countries through their music. And one way of expressing our appreciation to their music and culture, we are going to sing one of their songs. For your activity, refer to your module pages 4 and 5. The activity number 2 entitled, Let's Sing It. Mamimili kayo mga anak sa dalawang kanta na ito na inyong kakantahin. Ang Burong Kakatuwa of Indonesia o ang Loy Loy Grotong ng Thailand. Tapos mga anak, gagawa kayo ng sarili nyong instrumento o maghahanap kayo sa loob ng bahay nyo na maaari nyong gamitin na makalilikha ng tunog na maaari nyong isabay habang kayo ay umaawit. At ang panghuli, i-share nyo sa amin ang inyong performance. I-post sa ating FB group ang inyong mga video. At itag nyo rin ang inyong mga Mapeh teachers. Ito mga anak ang ating pamantayan sa inyong performance. Una, rhythmic and melody. Ibig sabihin mga anak, dapat nasa timing ang tunog ng inyong instrumento at dapat tama rin ang inyong tono. Pangalawa, vocal tone quality. So dapat mga anak nakakanta nyo ng malinaw ang tono at kailangan ang tono ay hawig sa tono ng Indonesia o kaya ng Thailand. At pangatlo, performance delivery. So dapat mga anak, habang kinakanta nyo ang kanta ay meron kayong confidence at sigla habang ito ay inaawit. At pang-apat ay ang creativity. So dapat makikita rin namin na naging malikhain kayo sa paggawa ng inyong sariling instrumento at nagamit ito ng tama sa inyong performance. Bawat criteria mga anak ay merong 5 points. So this activity is equivalent to 20 points. That's all for today, grade 8 learners. Thank you for listening and staying with us. Once again, I am Miss Michelle Bernardino, saying, wake up with inspiration and live with determination. See you again next week for another fun and fruitful lesson. God bless you and keep safe.